Alright then. So I'm gonna be doing a tour of the world me and my friend have made. If you're seeing this on Twitch somehow, then yeah, I'm just streaming it on here because, well, I don't have like those things where you can record your TV normally. So I'm gonna use Twitch, right? Because it automatically records your TV when streaming, and you can download it and upload it to YouTube. I am the smartest person on earth. I'm Brain from the hit show Pinky and the Brain. Anyways, so this is the starting off area. Basically, I've set the spawn in here. Actually, just now, if you look, so the world spawn. You know. Anyways, this used to be a town, but now then it was nuked. So that's why there's these things. Down here, as you can see. Actually, no, I just go in the trapdoor. Why did I jump in the ocean? Stupid. Let me up. Alright. Well, down here is a meeting room. Why is it filled with dirt? Who knows? So there are different characters in our world because it's fun to add characters. So we have Sonkmun, aka Sinkman. Here we have, well, it's supposed to say black and white Dorito Man, but I guess this is non-existent. Over here we have Blue Man Group, also known as Blue Dorito Man. He doesn't exist right now because he's in Australia. Then over here would be Viz, but he doesn't have a sign. Viz is, if I can just go, look, this boy. So yeah. Over here is where Bellman would sit. He's the richest person on the server because because we use bells as currency, which makes it money, which makes it, you know, if a guy can spawn bells and his name is Bellman, I'm pretty sure he'll be the richest. There's these things which are oh nope, not reading those. Okay. Then over here we have a secret base for one of my friend's characters, Blackman. It's not racist. His name is just Blackman because we thought it'd be funny to have a guy called Blackman who is black. That sounds bad, but it's really not. I'm a child, so it's fine. Anyways, so Black Man. This is a little throne room. E-chest. This is my e-chest. If you want it, this is chicken nuggets, not dinosaur nuggets. Dinosaur nuggets. Sorry, dinosaur nuggets. Over here spawns stuff over here. That looks like a cow spawning. Then there's a little hole that he escaped in because there was a war. Ooh, law, ooh, dream SMP, ooh, Tommy in it, ooh. Over here is another one of Matthew's characters' bases, you know, before a nuke. Here's a secret spy called 008 because that was funny to Matthew for some reason. And, this was his base, and then a nuke happened, and it was in Hillside, and it looked okay, but it was made by Matthew, so it's not really that good. Anyways, over here there's a artificial mountain, so then you can boat out. So yeah. Then up there was an attempt by this guy who was drunk at the time to put anvils and destroy it. It didn't work, obviously. He used a nuke instead. Anyways, over here is this pathway, and now this pathway is made of cobblestone. There's also a prison over there, but there's this pathway, right, and there's also this up here. I sound so stupid, I'm so sorry. Up here is the prison we made. Now, I would show you it in fully functioning order, but fun fact, we spawned withers on this world, and if you don't know, withers explode things. So, yeah, half of it was, destroyed, and also there's someone already in it, so we kind of had to break them out somehow. So there was just kind of this thing, and furnace park, yeah, because I thought it looked like a furnace, this top area, because it didn't mean to, but it looks like a furnace. See, I'm hilarious, so it's fine. So this is run by Bellman, the rich one, and a guy called Sinkman, who also originated in a different version of the world as Bathtub Man. So you see the bathtub and bells and toilets and gold bells. We're very, very mature. This is the front gate. That's because there was lava there. You don't have to worry about that. This is what the cell would look like inside. you can see this. So there's a book here. For some reason, Matthew wanted a book. He has a punching bag. And then there's... That's cool. Didn't know it could hinge. And then we have book and quills and stuff. Basically, so we have it in working order. So we have mining for tea, because there's a guard, you know, or there was until the weather came. Then, so you can't mine. Then you're in water, so it's even harder to mine. And then, you know, you also have the conduit, as you can see on the right. Conduit power. So you can breathe underwater. You're not just dying every 5 seconds. There's a bed under here, which he would have spawned in. And then there's the obsidian, which is hard to break, and then there's crying obsidian, so you can't place down portals even though you're in water, so technically it's not even needed, but unless you somehow found a way to drown out all the water. So yeah, that's the prison. And there would also be lava coming from these dispensers, but that's not on right now. So we just bonk. Okay, then I can put the lava on now actually. So as you can see, lava is going in from those sides. Now it's going all the way around, you don't have to worry about it. Worried slightly about the back, but it should be fine. And then we have the bridge lava, so then you can go across with it on or off, as you can see I missed. Boom. And then you can, of course, turn it off. So you can turn them off individually, obviously. That's how it works. So you don't have to worry about any problems. Big A is just... Well, it would be that door. Oh, it would be that door, but with it in it. Now we have the break room. This is the best thing. Actually, the only thing that was stayed intact. So as you can see over here, we have these walls. It's beautiful. Yeah, this is the main thing that got broke. That isn't very good. This is what's this? Oh yeah, this is the prison outfit, and then brownies, which is used to escape, but it doesn't exist anymore. Up here was a therapy room, where the person would, you know, piston. They could go up, then you could lever, and then they would have therapy. See, this is a prison, so yeah. Then of course, oh god damn it, Matthew. Yeah, guess who spawned the withers? Matthew. Anyways, so, yeah, over here we have cell numero uno. Because, yeah. So we have to have different cells because there's not going to be only one cell to prison. As you can see, they have all these cells. Wow, cells. Wow! Wow, it's been 8 minutes. Wow, this is going to take a while. So if we can get back up here. And then we can just leave. It's gonna take a while. Just, you know, there's some stuff that way and that way, but we're gonna start going that way first. Oh, look at that floating island. So first of all, this is the train track that would run from over there to over here, and you know, this is a lodestone we use. This is just kind of like a way to make paths easily without them having to look all structured. We just say that it's like a cool stone path that can automatically be made. So yeah, and see there are different banners for things. So over here we have Bellman's banner. We have coloured Dorito Man's banner. It's not coloured, but it's like because this is normal Dorito Man. And then there's a coloured version of him, so this is his banner. Then this is Dorito Man's banner, which is the Void banner. This is the inverted Void banner. This is the Void banner. This is the Minecart banner. This is the black and white Bellman's banner, because that's the same banner as that one over there, but black and white. And that's all of the ones on this path area. See, I am very creative. I am a siren. Over here is just stuff that exists in it. This is an explosion. This is when I started getting into color coding, where I just kind of exploded an area and then took blocks, or took like a specific color and coded it to look like that color, and it was very, very fun. Over here is the first structure built on this version of the world. Don't mind this, I'll explain all that in a second. So as you can see, this is all this stuff I mean, 9 out of 10, Dr. Go Yeehaw. Yeah, this is, that was the one doctor, and then these were all 9, and then there's all this stuff, so you can't see the rest of the doctors. Basically, this was supposed to be like this stupid house. This has a whole bunch of weapons in it. This is a, yeah, it's basically just a stupid house, and you can be back here. Some reason. Over here, we have, so basically, so in the beginning, of this thing, this guy was living with Black Man, so this is this guy's room. And then over here is Black Man's room, and now me and my friend, we made a song for him because he thought it'd be funny. So, I'm the black guy. Yeah, so Matthew wrote down some of the lyrics over here, but it's basically bad guy, but black guy. I'm the black guy. And we're comedians, quite frankly. This is my friend Jack's house. It looks horrid, so I thought, well, this thing needs a reason to be here because it looks terrible. Yeah, Matthew, what the hell? That was Matthew. Mr. Sidgwick. Am I allowed to say his last name? Oh well, it's been 11 minutes. I'm not going to retour the entire rest of it, so good enough. Woo! I thought I was going to find his house by that. So I thought, I know, I'll make this have this thing split it off, so it's pink and blue. So I made it pink dimension, and then down here there's a blue infection. So I really just want to tour this because this took like at least like 2 hours to code. So over here we just have like a normal house in the wall. Jose. Yeah, there was an abundance of Joses. The original Jose is dead because a certain person killed him. And then we have I'm blue, dabba dee dabba day, oh I'm blue, yeah, I'm blue. Over here we have this thing which does stuff. I forgot really what this was supposed to be. It's just like some sort of, oh yeah, this is like a size thing. So basically you'd put one of these prismarine shards in here. You would then, this is not actual coding, but it would be like pretend coding. You would set it to whatever you want. You would put in coordinates, bloop, and then that's how that got there in the tower. Yeah. Just wanted to give it arms. Anyways, so I made this blue, kind of like an infection that was growing across. So this mine shaft is already here. I meticulously color-coded it. So I meticulously put these, or replaced all the colors, then it was called completely blue, 100%, besides the rails, because rails, there's no blue rails. Sadly, I'm not going to go down there because Matthew wrote something, and if you just look at my Y level. Yeah. So, that was Matthew. Alright. And then it's just the same thing over here, just continued on, because this was an opening in the walls. Because we have, basically this is supposed to be like the bluest I can make stuff. Once again, this is when I was doing color coding, and yeah, there's also a lot of these Jose's. Yeah, we made a lot of them. Anyways, then we go up here to this skyscraper. This, I'll explain this right now because this is going to be really hard to go, like, just ignore those for now. Basically, this is a corruption machine that we use so we can put different things in, so it will take stuff from different realities, and basically it'll make tentacle looking things to kind of make them arrive. So over here we have a farm that arrived from a different reality. We have Jack's house that arrived from a different reality, which then created those realities. We have this giant hotel that arrived from a different reality. We'll get to that in a bit. This one goes into the floor, which then extends over there. See that? Which will then go over there, and I'll show you that one in a bit. Yeah, I'll show you that part over there as well in a bit. But this is the, skyscraper we made. I just wanted to make a weird skyscraper. What is this? Oh yeah. The written news and the with the Dorito Man knew owns the building made funny suit. I don't know what I write with it. Doridaman now owns the building made funny something man with mustache. Oh, suit is in like, you know, a suit. So Doridaman now owns the building made funny suit man with mustache. Okay, we apologize. Doridaman does not own the building from Viz, which is, you know, this guy again over here. And there'll be this, which is use maintenance scaffolding because there was giant purple stuff invading the building, as you can see. The first floor is a maze. I forgot the path for the maze. It's a very small maze, obviously, because it's a very small skyscraper. Yeah. So over here, as you can see, you will have look up. So yeah. Wow, guys, it's the path. This is Matthew wanted a bean room, as he called it. So it's just this. Matthew is hilarious. This is a room that was supposed to be a space room, and then this invaded it. Then up here was a parrot room until a specific person once again ruined it by killing all of the parrots. Wonder who that was. Up here is a desert room. Then this is an office building type room. See if all this stuff's an office building and this stuff, and yeah. And that's it. That's all the skyscrapers. It was just, and then of course I got this guy to turn it into funny statue man. Anyways, yeah, there's also crystals here because crystals in it. I'm not going to open this barrel. I'm going to open it for a quick second. So if you catch it, then yeah, if you catch it, then you see it. This is a copying machine over here. Basically, because we're in creative, we can copy. So let's say I wanted to copy this fence gate, then give it to him. Take it. Now I have 2 fence gates. Because we're in creative mode, and that's how creative mode works. Yeah, so there used to be chickens on this world. There's no longer chickens, but this is a chicken coop. Now, thing is, the chickens, they were human chickens. So, they were turned into armies. Because Matthew said they should be. This is a map. All over the map. Look at the maps. Look at the maps. Wow. So, yeah. Also, we wanted to make Hot Wheels, because, you know, I thought it'd be funny, but I wasn't sure what block to use it. We used anvils, and then Matthew, liked the idea so much, he made a, tower of Hot Wheels. And also some guy was burning down forest, because he hated trees. Chaos. So yeah, so like yeah, no, shut up. Oh, that's a work in progress rocket ship that Matthew's making. I can tell it's gonna end out bad. I'm gonna have to do something with it. This is Randy's redome, which used to have trees, and then once again a specific person, not gonna name who, spawned an ender dragon inside of it. And yeah, so of course you have to make it look ruined. This is Ender dragon. Thanks, Mr. Sidgwick. Oh, did I mention he spawns 3, not 1, not 2. He spawns 3 goddamn dragons, and we had to kill all of them because at the time we didn't know that the kill all command existed. Thanks, Matthew. Woo! Oh my god. Anyways, then, of course, that spy I mentioned earlier on, he had a bit of a secret base. Down here. So if you go down here, as you can see, this is his secret base, because his old one got nuked, obviously. Matthew doesn't know how to make computers. This is where he would leave. He had skeleton horse, and then he killed it. Then yeah, there's all this, and then of course when you had your skeleton horse, you would take it up here and that's like a James Bond because it's a spy. Wow! Yeah, then some guy died here. I'm not gonna say his name because Matthew made the character, and considering how Matthew is, the name that was for this character is not a very pleasant name. Doesn't have a swear in it, but it might be slightly offensive. It's not the N word. Don't worry, it's not the N word. But basically, yeah, he died and he came back to life. He's multiple personality disorder. One of his personalities, I can say, is legal. The other two, because it's Matthew, I can't say on this channel without my dad potentially getting angry. But that's Matthew, it's not me. I didn't do anything, so. Blame Matthew. I was going to say his last name again. But I'm not sure if I'm still allowed. My friend Liam, he made a castle over here. Once again, withers happened. I wonder who did that. So of course half of it got wrecked. So that's that. This is a thing. Then we have this. So I'm gonna move over here now. So there used to be a path here, and then once again the nuke. So over here is Dorito Man's land, which you know, has no signs because of withers. What? Okay, by the way, I made the nuke. That's the only bad thing I've done on this world. Just to be clear. My mum's singing in the hall. I hope she doesn't enter the room. So basically, there were two versions of this world. There's this version I'm in right now, and there was another version, basically, we wanted to restart the world and make it look better. So this is a kind of homage to the original version of the world. So this is the original house, but smaller. Original house, but smaller. Original skyscraper, but smaller. But is it? Me gusta Dorito Man home. This is Dorito Man's home, which is this guy. But smaller, obviously. Down here, he didn't have a secret tech room. It was a portal room, but I wanted to have a tech room. Tech room. Over here, of course, we made a bench. Yeah, we have this house recreated over there, so I can compare them later on. We have a toilet and a sick cauldron, because there's always a cauldron that's sick for some reason. Balcony. Nearly said POG then. Over here there's a bell, and it would go ding 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 ding. But it's not doing that anymore because I stopped the machine. Because it was a stupid machine. Shut up, sheep. And we have a balcony over here. And that was this guy's home. Then we have... No, this, I made this home. I made it kind of nice and home. Matthew made this one. So, this is bottom and the chest. Oh, look at that. Mine. Yeah. Matthew, woo. And then, of course, he had a basement where he kept bees, because his character's wife was a bee. For some reason. There you go, this is the Hot Wheels. That's where the Hot Wheels tower came from. Then we have skyscraper. So basically the way it works, it's open, close, da-da-da-da, fence gate. Needs to get carpet now. What are you looking at? So this is a skyscraper. This does that, but I'll show you that in a second. Done. Oop. So this is up. So this is kind of like a compact area. There was an arm stand there, and then Matthew removed it. Yeah, these are alcohol. And that's the void banner. Yeah, we have alcohol as well. Yeah, we're kind of cool. We have alcohol in Minecraft. Call us the cool kids, or whatever. Yeah. So yeah, there was nothing there. Then this is a piston which opens this. So basically, this was originally a guy called Mountain Dew Man's base, so I recreated it. And then Matthew, without telling me, made it Black Man's base, without telling me. So now the entire thing is remodeled. This is a glitched item. To be this other guy's base when I spent so goddamn long making it a different guy's base. This is what, thanks, Matthew, for wasting my time. Not like I spend hours on this world or anything. So of course there's a recreation of the beach that we had, and then over here we have little sunbeds, and then there was, in the original world, there was these little mini houses that you could go into change. Then I had my sandcastle, superior, amazing, absolutely beautiful. And there was Matthew's. This is an accurate representation. I'm not doing this to say like I look cool and I'm not. He literally had a little tower, and I had like a multicolored thing. Plus, you could even go in the basement for it and all. And he just made a little thing. Anyways, there was also a stand, like I think it was a lemonade stand or something here, that led into there. But then Matthew removed that as well, without telling me. Thanks, Matthew. And then over here is the Brushin. I'll play homage to the Brushin. So basically, the Brushin was a joke character I made because basically we had a nether portal, and it spawned just randomly over the ocean in the sky, about over there, in the original world. And basically, Matthew said it looked weird, and he wanted to make something out of it. So we basically made a giant robot out of it and called it the Brushin because it had a Russian hat with brushes, which is the hay bales on it, and it was a brush plus Russian. Anyway, so that carpet is supposed to be a lava belt. That's a tie with a little window. Oh, that was a cave sound. No, it wasn't. Then we have little gloves over here. Yeah, those are supposed to be ears, but once again, wither. Sans Fortnite. How did I say that? So yeah, there was ladders here. Then once again, withers. So this is the nether portal. We'll go on the nether in a bit, probably. Yeah. Then this is where characters, like, you can sleep. This wasn't in the original one, by the way. This was just made to fit a house. It was originally like a giant war machine robot, and then this turned into like a little holiday home. We have food in here, some tunes. I just said some tunes. God damn it. And this had a viewing spot. Hey, you'll never believe what happened to it. And then over here is the not secret base. Now, it had a giant sign above it in the original world saying not secret base. Now, that was massive. So I shortened it down to not secret base. That's supposed to be a house, but it was exploded. So let's go, guys. Down here, there was scaffolding. You'll never believe what happened. So this is where a robot used to live, called Greg. Now he's in a different location. Over here is a robot. This is a base for robot, by the way. There's a robot base for robots. In here is Dr. Kuma's lab. That's from a show thing on YouTube, Dr. Kuma. And we put it in our world because we both watched the thing. It's Half-Life VRAI. Watch it if you haven't. It's actually really good, and it's nearly been half an hour. Alright then. This is Matthew's character's room. Once again, I'm gonna say it. Yeah, this is just vents in it. Oh, then up above the vents, forgot I had that broken. Was an iron golem robot, and there used to be hazmats in here. Then I may or may not have accidentally teleported all NPCs into one area, so I had to kill them all because I couldn't just move them, and I couldn't be bothered replacing them. Like, one of them had like literally a full paragraph of speech. I can't do that again. Yeah, that's the not secret base. This is gonna reach an hour at this point. My god. So up here, and then finally over here, is the first build ever, just in the previous world. It was originally at the bottom of the ocean over there, abouts. But then, because I wanted to put it here, because I thought it would look nice, I fished it out, and then that's why it has seaweed all over it, because I made it look nice. And then Matthew did this, and added furnaces, and added spruce, and none of this was here before, okay, and he just ruined it, because he thought, I know, I'm Matthew Sidgwick. Anyways, this is what the original house looked like on the outside. The inside is not accurate, though. Here lies Joe, the stupid cow, innit, bruv? There was a cow called Joe. Stupid cow. Alright. So yeah, I'll get to the lab in a second. There's so much stuff that I just need to cover. Over here is this where a portal was, so we can go back through different K-wheels if we ever wanted to, without having to make it, you know, just kind of weird. So then down here, the original house, so it was underwater, about here actually, and it goes down into a secret base, as you can see over here. Not a secret base, is it? Because I can't go down yet, sure, that's fine. So, if you can see down here, this is my area, so this is a version, this is the current banner, this is the old banner. And this is where news recordings would be made, because it was underwater and it was trapped. This is... What has Matthew done? This is where a horse was. And then there was... This gate did not exist like this before. There we go. Why is it... Right, this was all originally oak. I don't know why Matthew changed it all to crimson planks. What did Matthew do, man? Just so you know, by the way, I'm currently in night vision, because, yeah, over here is where the original room for the bee was. Matthew, what have you done without me knowing? Oh my god, right, so this originally had stuff like flowers and beehives, and a bed, you know, for the bees, and now it has this. I don't remember any of this, but alright, yeah, sure, Matthew. Yeah. Over here is a nice... yeah, it's gonna... over here is just kind of a room. This is Matthew's room that he originally made, isn't it? Yeah, it's Matthew, isn't it? Yeah. And then down here is an area where you could do whatever. Nothing really special. There's just things in the chest, and there's a loom. And this is just... What is this? This is just... Didn't even have any enchantments, my god. Yeah, that's this. Also, these are supposed to be love hearts, because I'm so creative. So it's a throne. It's a TV there. Oh my god. Alright. Where am I gonna go next? The lab. Let's go to the lab next. I'm just really putting off this area right now, because it's actually the best area. This is supposed to be an umbrella, by the way, but I don't know how to make umbrellas, so it's just kind of giant thing. My Xbox might over here in a second, so that's fun. Oh, that looks bad under the water. Anyways, so this is a lab made by this guy. Hey guys, Wizkid Hero here. So basically what happened was he got drunk for about 30 years just straight, and then he woke up after dying, and now he's trying to figure out what happened. So that's why there's all these questions. So it was what happened while I was gone. There was new dimensions. Satan is real. He has a new dog. Sentinels got new eyes. What's a pog? 3 me's. Because sus. There's a blue virus. Netherite. Chicken nuggies. Only 2 bellmen. What? Gemma Sky. Black man is back. Guess who's back? There's gladiators. Is he homeless? Sands. God is real. Help 2 children. Help. Corruption machine. Spider guy. There's a robot arm. He had a robot arm, but he doesn't anymore. And then he's getting sponsors, because that was an inside joke, and then POG. Research, and then all this stuff. Over here is a research lab for underwater stuff that I did. So, there was dolphins. Not anymore, though. Don't know why there isn't, but this isn't. There just isn't. That's a cabinet, but that's supposed to look like a cabinet. So, just so you know. And then in here is portal stuff. did not enter. This is just a room that teleports us. I had to check if it had specific signs because Matthew put signs in there because of course he did. This is computer beacons and stuff like that to make it look cool. These are different languages I specifically made because I'm that cool. I just made languages. Then down here we have a portal, but the portal is now defunct because the area that it helped doesn't exist anymore. Ooh. What am I doing? Oh yeah, right. Where am I gonna go now? To the floating island, sure. Don't overheat, don't overheat, don't overheat, don't overheat. Didn't overheat. Okay. So the island isn't fully done. We need to add some stuff in the pond that exists. And there's still animals that needs to be doing, but it's good enough. It's good enough. So you'll enter over here through this forest. So this forest isn't fully done, but you know. So there's all this stuff. Once again, it's not fully done. You need to add more of, like, vegetation, I guess. More plants. Is that Jeff? No. Some of these fish are called Jeff because Matthew called them Jeff. That's the least bad thing he's done on this server, actually. Server. It's a world, not a server. Then... Oh, what's this? A giant hole. The hole isn't exact, so I'm not going to cut out an exact replica of the floor, obviously. So, well, I did actually make it an exact replica on top, so this is exactly what it was like on the bottom. Minus that and that. The caves are here. And then this is... okay, of course, this river also didn't exist. We put that there for dramatic effect. So there's a little camping bit here. A little watchtower up here, so you can watch down all the world if you just go up. Wow, I'm hilarious. So you can use you know, you can get a spyglass and just kind of like that. So then we go down here. So this is Matthew's character's room, which is Tal. Poor Tal, he's a portal. This guy is a portal. This is his banner. Then we have a little thing. He made this entire room. Don't know what he was going for with this, to be honest. This is armor, music discs, all this stuff. Then we have my room, which my character... Now don't... Yep, there we go, Jeff. Now don't worry about my character's name. All you need to know is that his character's name may or may not be God. So yeah, as you can see, little buttons. I'm probably proud of this. I use this all the time. So you can close it. Yeah. So this is his main area where he would sleep and eat, and then this is the animal sanctuary. Now the animals aren't here. Joe, get back on your seat. Get on your throne, Joe. Well, he did have a throne here, and he was going to sit there, but I guess you just don't want to sit on your throne, do you? You greedy cow. I'll put him back on his throne later on. But yes, I can't. I was confusing. So over here, so this is going to be two dogs, my dog and Matthew's dog, then 3 cats because Matthew has 3 cats. Why am I getting slow down here? Anyways, then we'd have my cat, Tiny. We would have Alan here, Alan the axolotl, and Sally the pufferfish over here. Then we have Chocolate, which is a rabbit, over here. And then we would have Jazz and Jazz Jr., which is Matthew's character's Matthew's character Bellman's wife. And then we'd have a little area up here where you can get to Matthew's area. Matthew did this bit, that's why it's so inconvenient. And then over here we have table. Yeah, table. And this is his banner because his character. Look at that. I'm gonna wear this for the remainder now. Actually, no, I can't be bothered because there's things in it. Oh, wrong button. Let me go up here. So now we're gonna go down to there. Alright, so this is where the ground tentacle went, if you remember that. You probably don't, because it was like 20 minutes ago. But basically, it goes through here, it has scaffolding on it, so you can get down here. This got mini-bombed by this guy, once again, when he was drunk. So we got in here, and he just kind of did some stuff. So now there's all scaffolding here, the house is being rebuilt. Portal, from the hit game, Gladys. No, Gladys from the hit game Portal. That doesn't make sense. So yeah. And then up here, you know, there's all this stuff. It's not fully done at all. This is the guy's house, though. This is going to be coloured to Dorito Man's house, actually. Because Dorito Man existed, and we thought it was going to switch it up within it. Nothing really makes sense. It's fine. Then this is Sink Man's house. Once again, withers happened, so we kind of repaired it with spruce because I couldn't be bothered fixing it with the exact blocks. So, see, we just have all this stuff. That's fine. So yeah, most of this house is now spruce. That's supposed to be a door. Just gonna get a door real quick. Oh yeah, right. Just happens a lot. It's fine. Yeah. So this is his room. Nothing in the shulker box. This is kind of this stuff. This is his brothers and sisters. There was a sink. They died in the war. Rest in peace. Yep, that's his house. Over here is the Colosseum, which is like a fighting arena because my friends really wanted to fight each other. So I'll just go through. We'll go in through this entrance first. So this is the king entrance. So the person that's commanding it all would go in. They would go up here. So they would have all the cake and stuff. If it was raining, there we go. If it was raining, that would go on, so they wouldn't get splashed. So that down there is where all the enemies would come from, and that would happen. Over here is where audience members could place down them. So let's say they wanted 2 witches and a vindicator. Then it's closed, open. Then people would fall out, and yeah, I don't think there are any witches in the. Oh, there are. Well, I guess they're dead. No, probably the weather actually did something. Thinking about it. Yeah. Anyways, so that's basically that. And there's also this which just kind of goes up. That's about it, really. So that's how it is. This crashes in here because that splits off to make a Colosseum, and because it also made that. Yeah. So this is where the gladiators would go. But before that, because it's a long thing, let's go to where the audience would go. So the audience would go through here, and they would put their tickets to them, and then the person on the other side would press. Do you reckon I could choose it? Can't. Wow! So yeah, so it would open it for you, so then you could go in. All that stuff, and it's the same for the second entrance. On the other side, right there. Would you look at that? Wither rose. Then let's go to the gladiators area now. So there are 3 colours for the gladiator. Thought I heard a fly then. Red, orange, and blue. So we're gonna go down the. Let's go down the blue path. So over here, if you're a fighter, you go into the blue. There are different sets of armor, so depending on the rules, you would pick them. As you can see. Then there's a bed here. So if you have items in your inventory, you could put them in there to put away. Then you would have all the fighting gear, arrows, food, blocks, pets, buckets, and stuff they basically needed to fight. Once they're ready, this guy will go thumbs up, and they could run in and fight, you know, and then, you know, stuff like that. And it's really good. And then it's the same thing for all of these, just, you know, different pathways. Then I believe there's a few more stuff, yeah. Over here we have a research lab on different dimensions. So they created basically a give me a sec, my brain. Artificial, there we go, tentacle. So basically they use these towers or whatever to make this area black and white. So this is a stage that we had. So I turned it black and white. Once again, inverted banners. I'm stretching because it has been 45 minutes and I've just been sitting down and talking. Then of course in here is where they would research it. So yeah, then down here is where they would research a specific block, but once again during the thing, explosions happened. Yay. And then over here we have the janitor's closet. Then a second research area here. That's basically it. Mind you. So then I believe that's everything on this side, isn't it? Okay, yeah, then we finally have to go over here. The last place, which is the unfinished area that we're currently working on. Don't overheat now, I've done all this. Don't you ever overheat my Xbox. Alright, just load in chunks, load in chunks, load in chunks. Load in, stop overheating. Please, Xbox. My Xbox has a real overheating problem. Because I have it in a cabinet and I can't put it anywhere else. Alright then. So we'll start off here. So this is the Rita Man's house. If you remember back then we had a small version of it, now this is the big version recreated. So this is his garage. Ignore this button for now, we'll use that in a second. Just gonna do that. So in here is his television room area, his normal area, then he has a little PC to game on. E-chest, obviously. This is a bench that exists. Yeah, that was... You'll see that in a second. Yeah, this is a bathroom. Then up here is a research center, because once again, he was gone for a while, so now he's trying to figure out what happened. So that's cool. So basically all these, some characters have different diaries on what's happened. So, what are these? Once again, I'm not reading you. So for instance, this is Colored Rita Man's one. So basically it has different things of these characters, diary entries, and so on. This is, I believe, so this is a translation book that happened between two of our characters because one of them couldn't speak English. That was Keith from the Hickam Friday Night Funkin'. Black Man's book. So it's got all this stuff. Then these books I'm not reading for reasons. This is a banner, all the banners that are currently on the world. What are these? Dinosaur nuggies, alcohol, portal block. Ender chest, obviously. And this is armor from Black Man during the war, because it's damaged. This is the real armor that he used. Wow, so authentic. So yeah, in here, I think I've already shown this, have I? I completely forgot. This is a little bit of balcony, and then this is fine. Now it's time to show what this button does. Basement, woo woo. So see, here's a giant world map of literally everything, as you can see. Just everything. This is on fire. Cause yeah. So this is Greg. This is how you teleport back up. He's the robot. I'm not gonna try and voice act that or anything, but hello, I'm Greg version 3.2. I am owned by Dorita Man, and my uses assistant, teleporter, calculator, map, and basic help. How may I be of service? And then this is 3 robot sync is a thing. And this is how you teleport back up by clicking that. Over here we have a thing, so you can... It's supposed to be music discs in there. Ignore that. You can throw it in. Then when you want it out, just put it back in the box. This is a tree. but it's a black and white tree. You'll see why this is important. Probably. Then over here is this kind of stuff, because this is a memory from when, in the original world, there was stick bugs and stuff. Chris. Over here is one of the tentacle stuff. That is important as well. Withers. These things. That. This is all of the stuff, basically, from this war thing that's happening. Need to hear it because my brother's online and he'll probably end up wanting stuff to happen with his friends. This is a command block room where our different characters are going to have different powers. So right now I'm using the night vision one. Over here is Viz, where he has conduit power. Then you can close, open, and then when you're ready to close it through there. God, I'm sneezing a lot. I have COVID, pog. Over here. Oh, God. That's the rear man's house. It's not last we'll see of it, though. That's a mini brushing there. Matthew basically stole that pub, so we'll see that in a second. This is Green Man's house. Ooh, I made it. But it's Matthew's character. So this is his house, so you can turn it on. This is a cooker thing. Then it's going to turn it off. You can turn it off. Oh, what the? Why has he done that at all? I said you can. What? What's happened? There is a. Alright. Why did he remove the stairs? I know I didn't do that because that would be stupid. You can turn it off. Yay! Worked. So this is a knife and a fork cutting thing. That's fine. This is knife and fork, cups, bowls, and plates. This is main room, like living room and that. And then this is his bedroom. And this is the thing you've all been waiting for. Need to reset it all. Just reset it all. Trust me, okay, this is an adventure you're gonna want to go on. See, I'm a very comedian, so this is gonna be the funniest thing you've ever seen, and there is no doubt about it in my mind that it is. And if you think that it's not funny, then you're not funny. So, you'll start off, this is for going to the toilet, I'm not going to read about that. But you'll go here, and you'll go around, okay? Then, you'll undo it, and then now you can go down here. But what's this? A door! Oh God, what a problem! So then you are tasked with getting a friend to help you, and what they will do is go all the way over to here, get in this guy's house, and press the button, and over there you can see, if I just get door now open, but you can't just like stay on it because otherwise it'll it's not there you go. So see, yes, see, so yeah, so basically you're gonna have to get your friend. You can either get a friend or you can get someone to put something on it. Then you can go back, and this is the best part. You ready for this? Finally, after all this effort, you can finally go for a big old wee, and finally you're in. Time to go toilet. And it's by this point that your friend should have left. Then you'll be stuck in here. Yeah. What's that? Alright, yeah, it's a teleport. Not teleport. Game mode. Give me a second, guys. Give me a second, guys. Let me just play Minecraft. Yeah, and that's it. There's also a room here, which Matthew made here. So yeah, you can do with that what you will. Let's go to Matthew's pub that he made. That he definitely didn't steal. I made the outside of it because he can't steal outsides. And he definitely didn't steal any part of this pub. From what you've seen today, you can confirm he didn't steal any of this pub's ideas from anyone. No, sirree. Bro. Yeah, so that's that. That's that basically. That's le pub. Le pub. This is the nether portal. We'll go to Bellman's house, then we'll go to the obvious structure. Jack's unfinished house. And so yeah, so we'll go to Bellman's house, and then we'll go to Jack's unfinished house. So this is a sheep that Matthew has for some reason. This is Bellman, which is Matthew's character's house. So it's Matthew's house. So here's a little forest area that he made. Goes up here. Sorry, Matthew. I'm so he's gonna be mad at me about that. Okay. So this is up here, a little dining room, and then you can get spyglass, and you can watch people. You can watch people inside of their houses when they sleep. It's really a effective system. And then you can. This is his fighting room. Here's all fighting stuff. These are my tridents that he stole. This is his bow and arrow, his armor. Everything's basically his besides the tridents. Down here is whatever the hell this thing is. Guys, this is my completely survival world, okay? This may seem unrealistic, but it's completely survival. So yeah, there's that. You can go up here. That is really ineffective. There we go. Once again, chest. Oh. And then finally to Jack's unfinished house. And I believe that's the last structure on this thing. I don't think I have anything else to show. If I did, it was probably like really small. I can't think of. Oh yeah, that. I forgot that existed. Yeah, sure. I'm definitely not making any jokes right now. This is Jack's unfinished house. Yeah. Then over here we have a factory. It's not finished yet, but basically it's a bread factory where bread will be made. So it's currently being worked on. So not all the things are finished. Actually, only the things with shulkers are currently the stuff that's finished. This is liquid mix. Ah ha ha ha. Ah ha 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 ha. This is the air mix. Ah ha 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 ha. Ah ha 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 ha. Now there was something extremely funny over here, but Matthew removed it, and I'm not going to say it out loud. So I just want you guys to try and guess. So yeah. Basically that's that. Oh, hi, how are you? Matthew's online. All right. So yeah, that's that. And this is where the bread is being cooked. Then we will go over here to. Oh, don't overheat. I have to look down because for some reason my Xbox handles Minecraft better when I'm looking down. But basically, this is an area that I completely just took and turned black and white, and it's slowly growing towards that village, where the village will go black and white, and I'm very proud of that's going to happen, because I really want that to happen soon, but it's going to be very hard. Let's keep on extending it. So yeah. That is that everything? Let me check. I want to show this from above, actually, because it's really cool. Just look at that. Yeah. Let me think, is that everything? Oh, no, there's one more thing. It is some stuff in the nether. Ooh. Let's get it, boys. Let's go, the baby park. Shut the hell up. Matthew's messaged me. Give me a second, peeps. Sorry about that. Right, into the nether. Whoa. I won't let you go. Yeah, so this is the portal for that area. But of course, there's more portals for more areas. I'm not going to go inside of all of them because I've literally toured everything on this world. So there's no need. Actually, there was one thing that I haven't toured as well. I need to do that as well. So down here is this, you know, basically this is just going around where all the places are. And then, finally... What do you want, Matthew? Alright. So then over here is this where there's some houses. So this is Viz's house. He's a builder, so he has building materials up here. Nether, so no bed. Made that mistake one too many times. Matthew filled up all of these sweet areas. This is a sweet shop. Then Matthew filled them all up with paintings. Thanks, Matthew. Up here is where... Oh my god, Matthew. Up here is where the people live. Here, bed, obviously. That's a Hoover. Great Hoover. Absolutely beautiful. 10 out of 10 would buy again. Chain attached to a stair. It's a cash thing. Cash. Ooh. And then down here is second parts to it. There are 2 houses here. This is X's house. So yeah, and then you can go up here. There's like a little staircase. This guy is growing his own tentacles from his top of his house because he deals with that stuff. And then you can go up here. Where is he going? He's going back up there. That's a bin. Over here is like a normal house. It doesn't belong to anyone. It's a normal house. The bathtub with no water because it's the nether. I believe that is right. One more thing if I can think of it. Let's try and think through all the stuff. Oh, also here. Food stand. Cookie, one bell, kid pie. Matthew made all of these, so yeah. Wow, that was all filled with normal food, and then Mr. Matthew came along and messed it all up. Thanks, Matthew. What a great friend. Anyways, then finally, I don't think I've shown you this. Xbox, don't die. Xbox, don't die. Come on, you're on life support, man. Please. Over here. Over here is this. Basically, this is where a character called X is trying to make his things for stuff with his beacons, portals, and power sources and stuff. Security cameras on areas where pink stuff exists. So we have this corrupted area with that there, this area with that, and then this area is his area. Security cameras. That, I believe, is everything, if I can think of it. Just checking through the map. So I'm just replaying the map in my head. Shown that. Anything I haven't shown? It's really hard to think because there's a lot of secret areas in the map that I'm trying to think of. Because sometimes there are secret areas. Anything. I don't think that there's anything else. So with that out of the way,
Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to leave a subscribe and a like. Hit the broski button.
yeah. Thank you all for looking at this. If you, for some reason, watched the full 60 minutes, what is wrong with you? You need to get a life. Oh my god. Thank you all. Good night, everybody. It's me, Yakko. Wow.